I'm Josh.
And I'm Rootscarn.
And we're playing Fallout 3. We're finishing up the ending of the game, I guess.
We skipped about 15 minutes of that really long dungeon because all it was death claws and random stuff, and that's kind of boring. So now we're at the actual...
Josh failing to pick open the same lock like 20 times.
Oh, shut up.
We need to do a highlight episode.
It was 15.
It would be 45 minutes of him just failing to open locks. And this is after the first few locks you like aced them. You just turned them and they magically opened over and over again. Okay, this place looks really cool, Bethesda. Wow.
Yeah, let's see if I remember where to go.
Yeah,
look at that. That's
atmosphere. Yeah, right
this
there.
This is atmospheric.
They finally found something new to do with broken buildings.
Well, just to land helicopters on top of them.
And have all the mist
fog.
and like the central columns, yeah.
Yeah,
like
there's in the fog that wasn't green.
Non-green fog, you've got the light coming in the windows. There's several things that just... The rest of the game looked so much the same, even though, you know, maybe this place is shaped differently, but it's got the same colored lighting, the same green fog, the same... You know, changing how thick the fog is and what color it is does a lot. It's really...
Although, with the chopper roaring overhead and the sort of bombed-out building with sections you can run between and staircases, this really makes me think that there's going to be a box of infinite rockets and an RPG lying around here somewhere.
I was just thinking the same thing. Like, are we going to be fighting a gunship at the top, or maybe some Striders? This feels very Half-Life.
They drop a rocket launcher on you, and you have to fire back mines. That's some really flammable armor. I'm sorry, I just gotta say
I know.
Did they make?
Now we run across.
Do they make their armor plates out of thermite, or is it just a coating?
I think that's actually made out of charcoal.
It is now. Whatever it was made of before.
Wow, what's that weapon?
That is the heavy incinerator. This is me, like, failing to kill this dude in the most egregious way possible. Why can't I bring up my... There we go. That was...
what if fail pyro mic spam? Mic spam? W plus M1. Josh, your torso is crippled, just so you know.
Yeah, I know.
You're not winning this battle, Josh.
Well, why aren't you
I probably should have stayed stealth, but I wanted to run. Oh. Okay, I guess I'm down here now.
Okay, so we'll just go up there again and try that over again.
Okay, is there seriously something that...
Though. Okay, they're dead.
Yeah, I think everything's dead, Josh. I think everything is dead forever. That's not a gun. That's a crime. That is a crime against not fire.
Well, I'm good at being a criminal then.
So, remind me what we're doing now that we're here with these Enclave dudes and this gunship. Just killing them? Is that it?
So what we're looking for is we're in a power station and we're looking for a Tesla coil.
Okay. Why a Tesla coil?
Because we want to make a Tesla cannon, which will permanently replace the Gauss rifle.
So is this a literal Tesla coil, like you'd find in a science museum?
I guess. I mean, it would make sense to me if it were that.
Because, like, Bethesda, I mean, if you're going to come up with weird sci-fi abstract MacGuffins, it's best if you don't give them the names of devices we already have and are, like, used as parlor tricks to demonstrate electricity and alternative music bands to make weird music.
It would be like somebody said, alright, in order to make our super weapon, I'm going to need you to go out there and get a lava lamp.
Exactly. And I mean, if it is just a literal Tesla coil, I'm pretty sure you can make those, Enclave. You built a giant death robot, and you can't build a goddamn Tesla coil?
Although
Well,
technically
I guess
that wasn't the Enclave that built it.
Not the Enclave. Not the Enclave, or the Brotherhood. I guess they only fixed that, too. But still, they fixed it. Can you fix a giant death robot? No.
See, I opened that in one try.
See? And that was a hard one. It's the easy ones that you can't open.
No, actually, that was an easy one.
No, see,
well,
Josh,
I don't
you just
know what
need
your
to...
problem is.
That's where we're goading you, Josh. You need our insults to succeed, you fat bastard. You slow, useless wreck of a human being.
See, I want to hurt you now. Let's see. So I got over here.
Save
and,
it for the
now
Enclave.
I need to get up to this place up here with this thing.
This is making me crazy doing this without the ability to save. This actually, I am feeling stressed now because nothing makes me angrier than climbing some annoying thing and getting to the top and then making a misstep and falling back down. Like, it makes me angry.
That's not even the worst thing. Falling off is nothing. Sliding off, that's the worst.
Yeah.
When you step a bit too far and you get hooked on something and you start slowly sliding down, and you turn around and you quickly run and jump, and you, like, if you hold down the key, you sort of hang there, but the instant you... Oh, yeah, God, it's just such a frustrating feeling.
It's like I'm playing Mirror's Edge again.
No, Mirror's Edge made less sense than this.
What, you mean? I don't care about the plot, I'm just saying, like, this puzzle right here is, like, one of those ones that I would get stuck on in Mirror's Edge and go like, what the fuck am I supposed to be doing?
Also, if this was Mirror's Edge, you could just jump and grab that chain.
Yeah.
Probably. They didn't really have anything like that in Mirror's Edge, but, you know, if they did, you'd be able to use it.
That's what they needed, was the ability to grab and swing on stuff. That would actually be a really cool dynamic, really cool gameplay.
Dark Messiah lets you jump up on ropes and chains, but not swing. It's a little strange. So, like, when you need to jump off of them, like, it feels like, you know, the chain is just, like, welded in one straight line, like a pipe hanging downwards.
It's like a pole.
And you have to, like, push off of it to jump. And it's just, it's such a weird feeling.
So I guess I was supposed to... I guess I was supposed to go to over here. To this place.
Like one of the episodes of my Dark Messiah LP, I actually had to
Holy
rewind
shit, I forgot those guys had missiles.
For about 5 minutes because I kept missing jumps off of chains because I wasn't used to how it was making me go.
Good catch on that missile, by the way, Josh.
Yeah, I could be like a quarterback. Or, not a quarterback, a linebacker.
It's like
I know football, guy!
Trick where they catch bullets with their teeth. You've perfected this with rockets.
Penn and Teller, man. Those guys are cool.
Pretty much.
They can't catch rockets in the face, though, and you can.
So I am a better magician than Penn and Teller. That's...
Well, considering
crazy. I don't know if I can do that. I mean...
I'm pretty sure Teller does just go around for fun, reverse pickpocketing frag grenades into people's personal effects.
I mean, God gave me this gift. I have to use it.
Holy shit.
Yeah, he's kind of a min-maxer too. He put lots of points in sneak and explosives, and he managed to do that because he didn't have any skill points to put in, like, speech.
Wow, now this is interesting. This place looks pretty unique.
Yeah, they did step up the visual design somewhat.
And it's also not great. Here, now that's interesting. We've gone from yellow lighting, kind of a pale yellow, to blue, like a cyan lighting. This is amazing.
Blue is a cooler color.
It adds... Suddenly we have a different move. There's a different texture to this room. It feels more mechanical and cold. It's amazing. And they've had this ability. You can open up the Gek at any time and, like, change around light source colors. This isn't like they had to invent new technology to do this.
Bethesda, the power was within you all along.
You've always been able to make things that aren't boring and monotonous. You just had to choose to do so. Here we are in an orange hallway.
You had to click your heels 3 times and then fire half the art staff.
Wow, that guy really wants you to die. He is very upset with you, Josh.
It's like a personal mission. Oh.
Turret, yeah, they are a little single-minded. I mean, what's he gonna do, get bored and leave?
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, look at that.
I think I have to go down there and
really
get
cool
the Tesla coil from in there.
Also,
I'm
if
sure
an
it
Emperor
will
shows
not
up,
be.
you can just toss him right into it.
Perfect. If an Emperor shows up. I hate when those things... I hate when you get a random encounter with an Emperor.
Wait a minute. I'm back here. Okay, so that's not cool.
You appear to be lost, Josh.
Well, yeah, I went the wrong direction. There's gotta be another door around here. Here we go.
And it looks like it's going to let us see their set piece before we tear it apart. Also, another great design decision. As opposed to walking into a room, turning it off, and never looking up and never realizing what you've missed.
There's a giant robot there. Okay, that's where I came from. So this door must be it.
Yeah, why didn't you go through that earlier?
Well, I didn't see
Josh.
it. Emergency exit. Don't want to go there until we get the Tesla coil.
Yeah. Oh, okay, I thought you were actually referring to a different door. Remember, sort of stream delay. But yeah, no, that was kind of out of the way.
Yeah.
What are,
Wow.
Why are those? Why is there one of those electrical things on every table? Is that like a lamp?
That would be the worst lamp in the world, this crackling, sparking thing while you're trying to write. It would be like 3 minutes and your eyes would burn. Yeah, save the game.
You know, I'm not really sure I want to
take that.
Oh.
You
see that,
You spill your drink.
Yeah. You spill your drink and you're immediately electrocuted.
Yes.
There's like,
Is there an off button?
you'd think there should be alien power cell? Cool.
Not too many of those lying around. How many years have I been playing this game? Never found the UFO.
Is it like, did I get too close to it?
You need a
That's why
high luck.
Nope. Nope, okay.
Yeah.
I just wanted to make sure,
Luck
because...
Luck's my dump stat.
I
I'm
did
too
too
cool
until
for random crits.
you know what? I did the same thing. I'm just like you. I don't like a lot of randomness. I would rather have steady damage, and I know how many shots everybody's going to take, than to every once in a while get this free kill with some crazy critical. But after watching Josh play and talking with Josh about his crit stacking, luck stacking characters, I am realizing the amazing value of luck in that game. And all this stuff that you can't see, that it's like when you have low hit points, you can see how it's a disadvantage. When you have low luck, you don't really see what you're missing.
Plus, my builds are too random and scattershot for me to waste points on any non-core attribute. Like, I mean, I play smooth talking, gun slinging, sneaking, picking, just scientists. And, if I need to balance out all those attributes while still being able to carry enough equipment and take more than a couple shots to the torso, so I just don't have the points for luck. Even if I am moderate in most of the other skills.
Yeah. Now this is going to be people are going to be tearing their hair out watching this episode. It's right there! Oh, you walked past it for the 3rd time! No, turn around, go back! Like, I can tell this is just going to be driving people nuts. Maybe we want to pause the episode until we sort this out, so we don't burn through 20 minutes of walking by whatever it is we're supposed to be doing.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
What about these screens on the wall?
What screens?
Well, there's screens up, or like this one. No. Science skill 75, it better.
Freaking Tesla coils, how do they work? Alright guys, I got this. Just a little bit of an explosive and oh god damn it! Okay, tell me you have good news. Hello? Hello? Hey? Anybody? Everybody go AFK? So we're back, and we figured out what to do. Apparently there are switches down here, but more importantly, this electricity can't kill me, apparently, which is disappointing.
Well, it's immediately you assume that this is an insta-kill getting into this. So you don't even attempt it. But yeah, apparently picking up that thing will kill you, but rubbing up against it and embracing the
why is it all red in here?
It's perfectly safe.
Yeah. I also want to clarify that by figured out, he means made me look it up on Vault Wiki.
Shut up! That's not what you're supposed to say.
Let me dispel the magic for you people.
So that was it? You just picked it up?
Uh-huh.
And now we win. Yay!
Oh. Yeah, okay. Let's go to the Citadel. You mean I've not discovered this location yet?
What?
I see a death claw over there. No, something else popped up when I think I hovered over Canterbury Commons on my way down to the Citadel. Let's kill this death claw. There we go. What the? Caution. Oh, god damn it. Can't get away from these guys.
Like I said earlier, I do love old only here, this city. Now, it doesn't have that giant labyrinth in it if you don't have broken steel, but it's still a really cool place. Although it doesn't have a lot of reason for existing except for a couple of pieces of interesting loot, like that medic power armor, and lots of death claws to fight.
I never went to old only back in my vanilla playthrough. Although actually, what was there in place of the power station? Was that just added onto the fringe of the map, or like what happened there?
I don't know. I think it's just a door that you can go into that wasn't there before.
The installing a door approach. Not opening an existing door that was inaccessible, but just install a brand new door. That's how Anchorage worked too, I believe.
Well, it would actually kind of made sense, because like the Enclave's going in there. If they'd maybe blasted a hole through the wall.
And then installed a 200-year-old wooden door.
Well, no, I mean, I'm saying if Bethesda just stopped at the whole blasting through the wall thing. Well, you just get there and there's a crater there. What's wrong with that? Well, I guess then they can't.
Because they landed a helicopter on top of it?
I guess then they can't have the neat distinction between inside and outside areas, although I question how much of that is actually necessary, but...
How am I supposed to talk to Paladin Tristan?
Was that the guy you argued with earlier?
Yeah.
Mr. Personality. He's trying to convince you you're not a mercenary.
Despite
you
all
do not
to the contrary.
The guy trying to design your character for you. Near the end of the game. No, you're not a mercenary. No, it doesn't matter what you rolled or what your character concept is. You are not a mercenary.
You found a Tesla coil?
He's like
You
your
are a good
director,
guy.
giving you
I'll see
giving
to
you
it that
your
this reaches
motivation.
the scribes immediately. You've done
You're not a
good work,
mercenary.
soldier.
You're a soldier.
I'm not a
You
soldier.
fight for us and for the
Assignment.
glory of the
We don't have
Brotherhood.
time to spare.
You had a terrifying, traumatic experience in early
Based on the
childhood.
data you brought us from the relay station,
You're
we've
fond of
identified
beats.
where the Enclave is basing their operation.
And you're wearing women's
It
underwear.
seems they have a second base of operations.
Well, that
at
part's
Adams
probably
Air
true.
Force
I mean,
Base
you know, the
outside
summer
of DC.
bonnet
That's what.
and all.
The only safe way to get there is through the presidential
on all my
metro
character
used by the
sheets.
government before the war. Going to
Spiked
be on your own again for now.
gothic
The
armor
rest of the
and
Brotherhood will be
ladies under
providing a
frillies.
distraction so you can slip in undetected.
Keeps you comfortable.
See,
prevents
this
you
is
from-
what I like. You guys go out and throw yourself against the Enclave and die, while I sneak around and find a way to kill you.
Inside, you'll find your new
I mean,
orders.
deal with the Enclave.
Hopefully, we can put a working Tesla cannon into your hands.
No, you mean killing him.
Hey, I'm level 20.
Ding. Oh, you get your mount at this level, don't you?
Oh yeah, that's it, Seamus.
I'm thinking Yao Guai. How about you?
Yao Guai mount. I would actually just prefer Fox.
Oh, I was about to say either that or Super Meat.
So everyone will think like, oh, you should get Grim Reaper Sprint, but fuck that guy. We're getting Ninja.
It's a little bit redundant to get a perk called Ninja.
Do-do-do.
You are Ninja.
Oh look, he's all like, I'm too tired, and then I knocked him over. Now he's
Oh, I'm
slouching.
so tired from
stances.
being on fire all morning.
Oh, these
All right,
bones just
I
can't
love the
take the charring
name of this
inferno the way they
quest.
used
Who
to.
dares win? Or wins? Who dares wins? That doesn't even make any sense.
Oh.
So we're going to the White House.
Like the person who dares wins, I guess.
He who dares wins, which isn't always the case.
Yeah. Josh, I dare you to win. Double dare you. Triple dog dare you.
Alright, where do we need to go? I guess into the tepid sewers?
Tepid sewers? Is that what they're called?
That's what it's called.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. This
Don't
is
you have to
like
go
the
in
only
here
reason
for
I
one of-
remember this is because of Moira's quest with the
Yeah,
mole rat
you-
repellent.
Yeah, I hate this place. Or, no, I don't hate it. It's not a terrible place. I get angry, though, because to get the bonus objective, you have to kill, like, 7 mole rats. And as you go down these stairs, like, you'll get the first few right off the bat. You can, like, kill the first few and then turn right around and go back to Moira. But if you want the extra few, you go down another flight of stairs and you see the next few mole rats have all just been killed by a turret. It's like,
Yeah.
but you can't ever get there before the turret finishes them off.
Apparently there was a gas leak there.
And also there's a gas leak, so you'll want to watch out for that.
Yeah, Josh, try not to hit that. Hey, you actually managed to hit that guy. Gold star.
Yeah, I know. I was like, oh, this is never gonna hit. Oh, it hit.
Yeah, well, every once in a while that gun glitches out like that and hits somebody. I can't believe they haven't patched it yet.
No, they have. I guess he just hasn't downloaded it. Well, it wasn't a patch so much as a DLC, so that probably, that's probably why he doesn't have it.
Yeah, I have to pay
You
money
paid,
to get it repaired.
You had to pay 26 Microsoft points and $5 in imaginary money, plus about 1,500 Turkish lira, and you got a patch that prevented you from killing anybody, and also renamed your character to Gerald. And your new quest was that you had to start a puppy orphanage. You have the option not to start the puppy orphanage, but then you're just left not being able to kill anybody, so...
I think I
But
dealt
you're
with
still
everything
also
there.
not a mercenary.
No, of course not. Some of your puppies are, but you rehabilitate them. Nourish them.
That guy's still alive. How was that even? And he wasn't running away or cowering. He was just standing there like, oh.
This is gonna
Wow,
be
every-
boom.
stopping to eat a couple mole rat steaks and chug a bottle of water.
So, I could go over there and loot all that stuff, but at this point the loot is so, like, low level compared to me. Like, it's like small gun stuff.
I ever considered this, but there's no way you could possibly cook those mole rat steaks.
Why?
You don't have a... well, I mean, you do have, like, a sword, I guess, but... it's not like you stand there, like, put the pig on the spit.
I have a heavy incinerator.
Yeah, well, the thing about those is that they tend to incinerate heavily. It's not what you want if you want something browned.
I like blackened meat occasionally.
How blackened? Like, you just want carbon?
Because I guess the
Sure,
steak's probably already cooked by the time you're done killing the mole rat, so that works out. You have to pick some, like, you know, if you use a grenade, you have to pick some lead pellets.
My shotgun is better than your shotgun.
But, like, for someone who uses a Chinese assault rifle, you're really just, I mean, eating a raw mutated steak in the middle of a filthy, filthy sewer. You need to stand back and think about the life choices that led up to that point.
Now this is interesting that Broken Steel, like I said before, I didn't play all the way through Broken Steel. I kind of got bored. With the linear, another linear dungeon. So I wasn't too excited about it. But it's interesting that it's sending you back to the main open world. And they sort of tied their dungeons into the... like, I'm actually feeling kind of sorry that I didn't play through it now. I was afraid that one dungeon... yeah, I was afraid that one dungeon was just going to keep going and going and going, and I was just so... I didn't care anymore. But now that I see it's kind of spread around the world, and it's more of an exploration thing, that's kind of cool. I wish I'd played more of it.
It was just the one dungeon there.
Now, on the one hand...
oh, look, the regulators!
On the one hand, they kind of cheap us out of having, like, new content, like new dungeons. But on the other hand, I mean, if their dungeons are just going to be linear shoot fests, yeah, I'm going to have more fun just screwing around the world. Wow, those regulators are not too cunning.
Useless.
Well, they were more cunning than,
after you've set him on fire.
Hey, they were more cunning than the Death Claws. They actually found me.
Oh, bravo. Smarter than the Death Claw. Head of the class, right there.
You'd think the Death Claws were pretty good at finding dudes.
Although I guess Death Claws are intelligent if they're Enclave trained or FE irradiated or whatever the hell Fallout 2 and 3 did to the canon.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Are we allowed to beat up on Fallout 2 while we're doing Fallout 3?
I'm gonna
Because
go
Fallout
ahead
2...
and reasonable.
several things in Fallout 2 did get on my nerves like that.
Yeah. No, don't get me wrong. It was a much better game, but it was and I enjoyed it probably.
He found you.
Yep, he found me.
See, they're just a bunch of thinkers out here, a bunch of strategists.
These guys are scholars, man.
What the hell? What? Why am I in caution? Where's the enemy? I don't even see the enemy. Oh, centaurs are always good at,
he said it in a triumphant voice, too. Like, that's right, now I know where you're shooting at me from. Now I have the upper...
So I think we have to go in here. Right, back into the subway tunnels. Wasn't this great back in episode 3?
But we knew going into this series was going to have a lot of this sort of thing. I mean, if you're going to play Fallout 3, you're going to go through some blasted out tunnels full of ghouls and mutants. I mean, that's just... and that's the game right there. That's the good stuff. So, I don't really complain about it. It is
probably
more
nothing in
interesting
here
to
that
me.
can give me much of a challenge, so I'm not going to bother sneaking. Oh, look.
But this is more interesting to me than fighting the Enclave. I found fighting the Enclave mind-numbing. They all look the same. They all fight the same.
They all taunt the same. They all love the same.
Well, and it also, I think the game is weaker when you're fighting supposedly intelligent enemies. Like, you expect ghouls and monsters to fight like morons, and they'll just run right into your sights. But when you're fighting guys in power armor, you expect them to fight as a team, like intelligent human beings. And then when they just like get in each other's way and fight like a bunch of idiot children, then
they fight like a team of Counter-Strike puppies. Is what they fight like. No, they're a little smarter than that, I guess. That's harsh.
Yeah, that is pretty damn harsh.
Yeah, but by putting you against teams of military enemies, I think the game does itself a disservice. Because the AI is not up to snuff. And you don't need good AI when you're fighting ghouls. You know, it's okay for ghouls and monsters to be stupid. And so the game is stronger when it focuses on those. Once you have teams of guys, then you kind of expect them to start acting like teams of guys.
So what I'm really worried about is that we're gonna run into a fucking Reaver in here, because I'm about at that level where those guys start showing up.
Oh, that was the interesting thing. I told you I got Broken Steel. And Three Dog was announcing that I'd given everybody free water even before I'd even found Dad. He was
that's a fun
like
bug.
Yeah, and it also meant I was getting Reavers and super mutant, whatever the super mutant masters are. Yeah,
Overlord?
Those guys. Yes, the Overlords. Oh my goodness, the guys that have more hit points than a mountain. And they were showing up when I was level. They were showing up when I was like level 10, so that was really fun in a horribly broken sort of way.
Like how it
I
took you
swear
like
I'm good with
20
shotguns.
shots to hit that guy.
Maybe I have to go down here.
That's what I do, Josh, is I make fun of your every failure, so that way you can take it out on the enemy.
Just great.
Just imagine the Enclave is making
guys.
a bunch of really awful puns.
If you want to
carry through to victory.
If you want to rage out, think about Rutskarn's puns.
Oh, can we please not revisit that? How am I supposed to... Yeah, we're in Metro Central, which means like 5 different levels of metro stations.
Yes.
It's like worse than trying to navigate Metro 2033.
And
you know what?
Which is another game I was playing recently.
But there's actually piles of rubble, or just jackknifed subway trains, and it's impossible to navigate.
Let's call it here.
Really?
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh, yeah.
Time. I guess we're probably about right.
So, next episode... what are we doing next episode? Next episode we get the Tesla cannon, I hope.
Next episode is more of the same.
Yes, wandering through a gray wasteland, talking about different games, and shooting the Enclave.
Oh, hey!
Almost over, guys. Almost there.
I found it! I found the exit!
Hallelujah!